So you're just fed up of all of these home screen adverts from Amazon, all of this sponsored content, all of these automatic playing video trailers. How can you fix it? And how can you fix it without installing any third-party application or doing any kind of modification? What's the easiest way? Well, here we can see on my device, my third generation Fire TV Cube. I can now press one button on my remote control. I'm taken to my applications. Here we can see very quickly, I can see all of my installed applications. I can launch apps. Like for example, if I open up File Explorer, I can use that. Once I've finished using that, I can now press a button on my remote. Again, I see my applications. I don't see any sponsored content. I see no video-based trailers. And I can very quickly start another application, YouTube. Give that a second. I'm now watching my favorite YouTube channels. Once I finish watching that, I again press a button on my remote. And I can again see my applications. Now, this I would say is the easiest way you can use your device without seeing any Amazon adverts, without seeing any sponsored content. Everything is super fast. You can see all of your applications. You can launch all of your applications, and again, without seeing any adverts. Now, the way I'm doing this on my third generation Fire TV Cube, you can see my remote control actually has a button for apps. So instead of pressing the home button, as long as I press the apps button, I'll be taken instantly to this screen, which means when I open up any application like this one here, application launch is okay. I can see all of my stuff. But when I finish using the application, I can either press back and it takes me back to my application list, or if I go back into there, instead of pressing home, I can again just press the apps key, and I'll keep my device onto this page where I'm just not going to see any adverts, none of those movie trailers, none of those video-based sponsored content, and I can go ahead and use my device without installing any third-party application or without doing any modifications. I can go ahead and use my device without seeing those adverts. Also, when the device is asleep, let me do that now. So my device is now asleep. So how do I wake up my device? Well, I don't press the home button. I just press the apps button. So pressing apps, give that a second, and I'm taken straight in there. So literally there's no chance on this device now I'm going to see any of those horrible, nasty, noisy home screen adverts. And really guys, it's a very quick and snappy way to use your device. Now let's say for example, you don't have a remote control like this and you don't have an apps button. Well, here we can see on my original 4K Firestick, which has the basic remote control. How can we do it on this? Well, let me jump over to that device. This is that device. Now on that device, I'm going to long press the home button. So I'm not pressing home, I'm long pressing home. So let me do that now. Long press. And we are taken straight to applications. So again, on this device, if I open up something, let's open up the Silk browser. So I'm using my applications, I'm accessing content. When I finish using that, I can either press back and click on exit, and I'm again returned to the applications. If I open up YouTube, when I finish using YouTube, I just long press home, go over to applications, and again, no home screen adverts, no trailers. I can quickly access all of my favorite applications. And it doesn't matter which application you start. So I'm inside downloader, I want to go back home. I'm not going to press home. I'm going to long press home. And this takes me straight back to my application list. So not as slick as having your own dedicated apps button, but if you have an older device like this, long pressing the home button really is the quickest and easiest way to get back to your apps list, where again, you won't see any sponsored content, you won't see any of those promoted applications, you won't see any of those large video-based trailers at the top that you normally see, and you can go ahead and quickly launch your favorite application and use your device without seeing any of that sponsored content. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Many thanks for watching. Do leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this super easy solution. It's not going to be for everybody, but again, if you can't be bothered installing third-party applications or typing in ADB commands or trying to do other things which may be a bit complicated, this I would say is the easiest way you can teach people or tell people how they can access all of their applications without seeing any of that home screen advertisement hell. So really appreciate your support. Do like and share this video, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.